How's it going, film and TV fans? Welcome back to another review on the Film Nerd Reviews channel. Today we are looking at the 2020 movie Greed. Now, this was one of the movies I remember being excited about that released, literally weeks before COVID-19 hit the show and just caused all of us to go inside. It was released in cinemas and I nearly went to see it. Unfortunately, I don't think I did get to see it, but I did watch it on Sky or something. And I did enjoy it when I saw it. But, it's a movie. It was one of the last movies I remember being excited for before COVID and shit like that. And, there was a few movies like that. Jojo Rabbit, which we'll be talking about soon. Richard Jewell. All those movies were sure coming out in the United Kingdom at the beginning of 2020. So, literally the first 2 months before, all it went downhill. So, But, it's currently now streaming on Netflix. I think I've watched it a couple of times. Not as many as maybe I'd want to, but I thoroughly enjoy Greed. I think it's not the greatest movie ever made, but few ever get that status. But what it is again hugely entertaining. It's shot in a very interesting way because you've got parts of it that are told in a normal story format, and some of it that's told in a documentary format, and there's all different parts. There's the it goes back and forward in time, and it's a very interestingly made movie, but it's still really fun. I think Steve Coogan is fucking brilliant in this movie. He is one of the highlights of this movie. It's lovely to see that he drives a Lotus. The younger version of the character drives a Lotus Esprit in this movie, which is a Bond car, so that's fucking class to see. But if you don't know, the movie's based off of, I believe it is Sir Philip Green or something like that. A guy who owns a lot of the high street stuff who yeah, the character in the movie is based off of Philip Green, who owns a lot of big UK retail chains, high street clothing retailers and stuff, and it is based off of him. As the main character we see here, played by Steve Coogan, is very much does the same things, bankrupts companies and all that shit, and it's all based around a party at the end of the movie that takes place, which we do go back and forth between several parts of the movie. It's hugely entertaining. It's again a very British movie. Steve Coogan is phenomenally fantastic in it. Chibody G is really funny as well, or Asim Chibody, as is his real name, but I call him Chibody G because it's funnier. Is funny here, which reminds me, I will be talking about People Just Do Nothing big in Japan very soon, because that's a very fun movie that I very much enjoy. But this movie, like I said, there's not much more to say other than it's fucking hugely entertaining, and Steve Coogan is fucking class in this movie. Fucking class in this movie, like actually fucking great performance by him. He plays it fantastically. I don't know what it is about. What it is about it, but it's just, he's fantastic. Yes. But yeah, it's a really, really fun movie that I can't help but really enjoy in every physical way. yeah, it's just a movie that, in my humble opinion, is fun, enjoyable, and very, very interestingly, yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie. Listen, it's just really fun. I recommend you give it a watch. It's currently showing on Netflix in the United Kingdom. It's a very much a parody movie in that regards, because it's parodying Philip Green. So in that regard, it's just basic enough to be able to fit the bill, you know. Yeah, it's nothing special, it's nothing brilliant, but it is still heartily fun, and it's very funny, and he dies at the end. Rest in peace, my guy. Yeah, there's not much more detail really to go into, other than, yeah, it's a class movie, you get the fuck over it, you know? It's just... Oh. But yeah, Steve Coogan's fantastic. It's just the presence of this guy who just does not give a flying fuck, and it's really funny, because he just doesn't. And that's the funny thing. And yeah, I just think it's a very good movie. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my review of the wonderful Greed. Like I said, it's a movie for me that I have memories of it being a very one of the last movies that I was looking forward to before COVID hit, that I unfortunately didn't get to see in the cinema. It was a 2020 movie, not a 2019 movie that was released. So yeah, it's a really fun movie, and like I said, Steve Coogan is the best part about this movie, but all the other characters are brilliant. Dave Mitchell is always funny in whatever he's in. Asim Jabadi's funny as well. You got cameos from lots of celebrities like Ben Stiller and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a phenomenally fun movie. Thanks so much for watching my review of the movie Greed. Check out the other stuff. We've got the Hotline original television soundtrack releasing tomorrow, so please do check that shit out when it officially releases. Yeah, bye bye for now.